Hey, Sagittarians! My Sages, how you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh boy, you're my last reading for the day. Actually, it's early in the day. Good morning. But for the week, yeah, you guys are my last reading. The energies have been really interesting this week. Going to give you a little heads up. You probably are going to get this in your reading as well. A lot of healing. But that's the planets. That's what's going on. Not only until probably the end of February, but like I said in my my planet, when we had the Sagittarius Jupiter conjunction, and we had the full moon videos. If you haven't watched those, go back and see those. We're in a contraction expansion stage, so there's going to be a lot of healing. A lot of fear for some reason this week. I don't know what's going on. Would be probably typical for the United States if you're in the United States with everything going on. Got to remember, this is earthly. This is earthly, as if we pass on, it doesn't matter. So keep your focus on high vibrations. Keep your focus on the divine, God, universe, whoever that is to you. Yeah, the king. For some of you, it's the king. Keep your focus in on that. Definitely keep your focus there. That's going to be a really big thing. There's going to be a lot of earth-based secular decision-making, a lot of spiritual decision-making. Some is knowledge. Knowledge is earth-based, and then you have wisdom, which is spiritual-based. So just depends on what's going on in your life. But yeah, so let's see what we've got going for the energies for, oh my gosh, really? This just came up for Leos. You've been seeing me shuffle. There's nothing that I can't make this stuff up. I think that should be my thing. I can't make this stuff up. Okay, so let's see our first energy out for this week. Now, this is through for the 11th through the 17th. 11th through the 17th. And remember, this is the current energy that's going on right now. And so we have the king as the first energy. And that's a masculine, but it says man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. So just in general, when you're looking at the emperor, that's sort of what the king is about. And this is, I would have to say in this one, I would like to read what she says about the king here, because this is a new deck for me. However, the king could be an earthly king and could be a spiritual king. This is definitely an earthly king. And then our next energy out for the end of the week, or our future running into our next week, is letting go. Now that was the card for Leos, letting go. Wow. So let's see. Okay, and then the king is number 3. There for the number, and it is acknowledging the king. Acknowledge authority. We have to on earth. We have to respect authority. We have to acknowledge authority. However, if it's misguided authority, if it's misguided justice, if it's misguided sexuality kind of a thing, then that we don't follow. And that's a spiritual truth. So let's see what Colette has about her king. I would be curious of what she has. This is the first time this card has come up. I got this deck on Christmas from my mom. Mom, you must be around. From my daughter. Okay, so the king appears to represent powers of justice, authority, the law, male sexuality, or male energy. Excuse me. That just keeps coming as a download. When the king appears on your path, it's time to put your house in order, complete any unresolved legal issues, and deal with issues related to fairness. The king always lets you know that something significant is yours to experience and learn from. The king requires you to take inventory of anything left undone and do it. Pay your bills, settle arguments, make amends, and act with authority, as all the actions abolish weakness and restore power. Again, we are in a purge reset. We are still purging. You're also reminded that the king is guarded in his highest esteem. Within his natural authority, he acts with intelligence and strategy. He thinks things through. So if you're watching this, Aries, he thinks things through. Remember, we just talked about this. So some people are Aries rising or something, you know, then you really need to think things through and not be, what do you call it? Impulsive. Think and analyze, and the king will bestow great gifts upon you. There is another meaning when the king appears in your path. If you're inquiring about a man and your relationship to him, the king stands to represent him, which will bode well or not so well depending on which other cards flank him. Paying attention, for the king reminds you to take affirmative action in your life. What card flanks next to him is letting go. Does the male or masculine essence in your life deserve letting go because they are not being the king? They are not leading like they are supposed to. The woman is not to lead. And we're going to like, oh my God, she's a grandma. She's old fashioned. This is not only biblical times. You go to any other country in the world. I've traveled the world. If you go to any other country in the world, there are reasons why we have roles, because then we can meld better more equally. Also, our brains, literally, if you go look at a brain and you look at it and you look at a male's brain and a female's brain, they are not the same. They're not. So why would we want the same roles? You know, oh, I want equality. There's never going to be equality. There is women that are strong. Trust me, I'm a strong woman. Bodybuilding, they wanted me to do powerlifting and stuff. I'm not as strong as men though. I'm stronger than some men. But the thing is that that's not the point. Strength comes from within. So this is going to be an interesting reading, Sag. This is going to be a real interesting reading. Because, again, we're talking about law and justice. We have Leos with some type of justice issues going on there. Somebody's out there with some justice issues. But let's just focus in on with the king in getting your ducks in order. Strategizing. How are you strategizing your future, your journey, your goals, your dreams, your visions, that kind of a thing? How are you strategizing this? Because this is really, really key for you guys. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so our first card out is Wheel of Fortune. The opportunity is there. You can go and grab it. Whatever opportunity is there, you have the power, the authority, whether you're a masculine or feminine, in your journey, you have the power and the authority to go and grasp that journey. Now, when it comes to a relationship, there may be some hurt. There may be some decision making that maybe shouldn't have happened. Maybe that is time to let go. Again, we're looking at this energy of masculinity, and that energy of masculinity has a responsibility to be honest and truthful at all times. Cheating is not honest and truthful. And I say that because that is for somebody. And that message is coming for somebody who has already been given. Or they're not being truthful what they're doing in when they're away. So if they say, well, I'm working late, maybe they're not. Maybe they're starting a new relationship on the side and not. You just have to watch your red flags. Whoever this is for, you're going to have to watch your red flags. Because, again, this is about sexual energy. I don't know how much, if they ever monetize me, I don't know if I can even say that. But this is something that you have to, the other thing too is, ladies, whenever somebody comes to you and gives you compliments and you begin to start dating or texting and is like, oh, I wish I could wake up next to you. It's like, you know what? I've heard that line before. It's like there are ways, there are so many games to what men play to give into what you want. So if you put a profile up on one of these dating sites, you should not put very much on those. Again, I can give you dating coaching if you want, but we won't go into that. However, if you put too much up on that profile, you're teaching him how to treat you, to manipulate you, and make that happen. Don't put so much up on there. Don't put so much up on there. You know, you can put your accomplishments or whatever. However, don't go all off. Oh, there's so much to dating. It really, this day and age, it's just like, even being in it myself, I'm like, you know what, I give up. I'm not doing it no more. There's too many games, too many who walk in fear of actually being in truth. You know, if you were looking for just a booty call, tell me you're looking for a booty call. I'm not one. See ya. If you're looking for a long-term relationship or marriage, maybe we can build into that. Okay, great. If you want to play games, well, you know, you're so pretty and, you know, you're trying to get a booty call. You know what? You're just wasting your time. Anyway, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. And we have the Two of Cups. This is coming towards you. Look at this. This is wonderful. Somebody's got a marriage coming towards them, or an engagement coming towards them. This is actually a really, really good balanced message coming towards you. There is a celebration coming towards you. This also might be something that has been going in the past, or this is actually coming. Now, this thing that is coming towards you, you're going to have to let go of whatever. You gotta be honest. Something is you're holding on to that you need to let go. Now, if that's an ex, let it go. If you're moving into a new marriage, new relationship, the ex has to go, because there is no way that you can create a new future with you're dragging the baggage of the past with you. And then you're going to end up comparing. Thank you. You're going to end up comparing one to another, and that is 100% not fair. So this king, let's get some clarification on this king, of what we want to know more about this king. Are these all upside down? Oh, wow, he's got them all mixed up today. Ooh. All right. Let's see what's going on. Can I have clarification of this king, please? Yeah? It's coming towards you. It is headed towards you. Now, it's sort of headed quickly. And this king does have an energy that is an appetite that is maybe more than what you want. So really dig down and get the truth of how much, you know, appetite he wants, because you don't want that. And because if it's an appetite that's too big or too scary, especially if somebody's been through trauma of some type, that it may be too much for you. There is another energy here that this is, you know, this is honeymoon energy. One of those. It's a good thing. It's a divine match. It's everything is going to happen. Everything's going to turn out great. They've got two energies going here. Yeah. So the offering is coming. You've got a big offering coming here. And the decision is going to be yours. Let's see what else we got. Oh, for somebody, gotta let go of the guy. For the other energy, this king he might as well be a pawn, unfortunately. Something's coming fast. Some information is going to be coming really fast to you. We've got the Eight of Wands. This is actually going to turn this relationship upside down. This is not a coming together. It's a separation. And this is, I think whoever this is, you know it's coming. This is just going to be a verification that it is, and it's time to move on, because it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. I heard man boy. He's a man boy. A man boy. Man boys play games. They play games. They're not honest. You know, they want their cake and eat it too. They'll manipulate to get what you want. So this is not working anymore. You're recognizing it, and you need to stop giving to this person. You need to cut them off. And let go, because otherwise financially you're going to be in a hardship with this person. Let them go. If you're not married to them, let them go. Cut the strings, cut the ties. That's for one energy. This isn't for the other. The other is a beautiful energy. However, there is something in their past that they both need to let go of and be honest with each other before they go down the aisle, because this is a beautiful thing for another energy, because they have the world. And if you let go of it, you will have this. You will have the Wheel of Fortune. You will have that. Not the world, but the Wheel of Fortune. All right. All right. Let's see what else we've got going for Sagittarius. One Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Emperor. Again, the Emperor, the King, the masculine, the energy, the wisdom. Where is their wisdom coming from? What kind of king are they? Are a spiritual king? Are they an earthly king? But the authority is, we're looking at the authority and the Empress. Woo! Now, remember that couple that's getting married or getting engaged? This is a power couple. This is a balanced couple. This is awesome. Whoever this is awesome. However, for this other energy, you know what? It's just not there. It's not balanced. It's very hurtful. We've got two major energies going here. It's very hurtful. It's not going to last. It's not working. Things just are not getting aligned. And I would say for this couple, if you haven't gone through counseling, this is the time to do it, or let go of it. You guys already know. I don't know who this is for, but you already know it's coming. It's there. It's just you're procrastinating out of fear. And it's like, well, I have kids. You know what? These kids, they know better. These kids are smarter than you think. My daughter, I told myself when she was 2, 3, I was going to leave and be 2 good parents rather than together and 2 miserable parents, because she already knew. And now she's 25. She says, I can see why you guys are not together. So the thing is that, you know, this, somebody's using a lot of excuses. But I love him. Oh, he's so, you know, when he's good, he's so nice. When he's good? Come on. When he's good? When she's good? Come on. I'm not man-pashing. I'm saying it can go both ways, you know? All right. Okay, you guys. Wow. Let me do a universe pull and see what's going on here. And see, let's get the energies from the universe of what's going to be happening for this week and into the next. The Bone Collector and Ride the Wave. Again, the Bone Collector is all about carrying past with you. The Bone Collector is about bringing those exes and those boyfriends and those friends and those, I'm sorry, but I'm old school. If you've got a bunch of, if you're a guy and you got a bunch of female friends, and then you're a girl with a lot of male friends, and you want a relationship with a guy and a girl, those they got to go to the back. They got to go to the back burner, because if you're keeping those, there's too much temptation. There's too much history or too much going on with these other friends that you can't focus in on that. And you're carrying all that around and you're bringing it forward into a new relationship. It doesn't work. You have to have major trust and history to allow them in, because there's just too much. Most of the time, those men with female friends, ask them how many times and how many of those friends they've slept with. I'll guarantee it that they probably slept with every single one and now they're friends. Same with females. How many girls have had male friends? Ask them, how many have you slept with? And ask that, and ask them to ask in honesty, because I'll tell you that you cannot just be friends. There's too much of a chemical. I mean, you can, if you're, there's very 1%, 2% times that you can, but there's been some sexual tension or sexual things going on in that past. So personally, it doesn't work. You need to let go of that in order to allow this new person to have you 100%, 200%. So that's where the bone collector comes in. Let the past go. You cannot bring a past relationship, an ex relationship, into a new relationship. Let it go. Let that past go, and then ride the wave. You have to ride the wave with this new person. Somebody is actually ruining their relationship with this, and another person is growing because they did learn how to let go. I don't know which one you are. I have no idea who you are, but yeah. 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 Can you email me and we'll chat? Definitely email me and we'll chat. This is where, when I was talking about man boy versus man, grown man, this is something that is different. But if there's children involved, that's also a different story. However, this has to, you have to learn and grow. There has to be an understanding between two people. This new couple that's coming together, that's going to be getting married, they have to learn to let go of that. They have to learn that this union that is coming together is the number one priority in their relationship. Everything else goes. You got in-laws and stuff like that, but the rest of that goes. So yeah, just email me. Just go down below, and you can hit either one, because if you go to the website, they're conjoined. So it's the same website. It's just got two little ones for Get Balance 2020 and one's for Divine Warrior. You can see them side by side there. But if you just go to the emails, either one, you'll get me. All right. So this is really huge, you guys, because we're talking about the male. We're talking about the masculine side now. We're talking about sexuality. We're talking about strategic way of thinking, making sure we have a vision plan, a plan that how not only we want to live our lives for our journey in work, but how we can live our lives for our journey in our relationships. You have to do the healing. That's a lot what's going on with all the signs and the planets and everything right now. There's got to be healing. There's got to be knowing who you are, what your standards are, what you're going to put up with, what you're not going to put up with, and how you're going to move forward to make your journey, your life, be the strongest that the Creator made you to be, and to fulfill your purpose by what He wants to bless you with, give you with, reward you with, whatever you want to call it. That's the thing. But sometimes when we hold on to those relationships that really are done being worked, we need to know when to let go. All right. Wow. Woo! This week has been a powerful, powerful week, Sag. Wow, very powerful. Remember, just take it easy, ride the wave right now. This is the week where you really have to start doing some self-examination, some self-thinking, this inner work for what you want, whether you're male or female, because we are talking about the masculine. But here, women have a sexual energy as well. So what is yours? Where can you do it? And can you actually abstain when you need to abstain when you're dating? That's another whole thing. That's a Get Balance 2020. I think I have a video on that, on singleness. But the thing is that you really, really have to think about what you do not only affects you, but it affects maybe people around you, or whatever your decisions you make will affect your future in the long run. especially when it comes to sexuality, because last thing you want is something to go like this and then you end up with a life-altering disease for the rest of your life. That's the one thing that you don't want. And I've got clients that do, and you know what? They regret everything that they've done because now they have to live with it the rest of their life. Good, 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 good. Oh, email, honey, email is free. There's no money. You don't have to. This is all free. I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I will let you know if there needs to be a one-on-one. But everything I do is free. This is my gift. This is the divine wants me to do this. So you don't have to pay. Just email me. I don't have any. Yeah, I totally get it. I get it. So just email me. It's not going to cost you anything. I do a lot of these for free. This is my gift. God doesn't want us to make money on our gift. You know, and especially if people can't do it. All right. So don't hesitate. Okay, sure. Crystal, real quick, sure. Because I've got another appointment I've got to get to, but sure. Okay, what does your intuition tell you? Because your intuition is what's right. What is your intuition telling you? I'll tell you something. If he, okay, thank you. If he's sort of acting a little bit, what do you call that? Loose, like not paying attention too much, not paying attention, or maybe he's becoming a little bit less and less and less talkative, or maybe distracted, then he actually has something else going on. So if you notice that he is not paying as much attention, listen to that intuition. It is telling you something. Well, you look at it. I'm going to say his actions and his words are not matching up. I would pay attention to his actions. I don't know who he is or what he is, but the actions and the words are not matching up. Pay attention to the actions. But make sure that you don't give in. You need to stay strong. And if he doesn't come forth with his actions in really wanting you, if this is somebody who really cares for you, he'll want to reach out to you almost every day. If he doesn't reach out to you almost every day and it's getting less and less, then he's got some other agenda going on. Sorry. But if he's still talking to you every day, and he's making the actions that he really cares and wants you, and his actions are meeting up with his words, then there might be a lot more to it. But men don't talk about their feelings like women do. So, yeah. So anyway, so there's that. Everybody, don't hesitate to email me or comment or whatever. I don't charge. I do this for free. So this is my gift from God to you guys. I'm just the conduit. So let me give you one card, okay, before I go, and then I got to go. All right. Ooh, that one was already turned. Let me give you one card, and then I've got to go. You guys can also see me on Facebook too, under Divine Warrior Intuitive. And don't forget to subscribe and share and like. I am doing a communication. This might help you guys too, Crystal. A free communication video. If you look, it's coming up on the thing. So subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when I'm on live about that. Now, let me see. Are these upside down? Yes. So. Ooh, Queen, Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. I really do believe he cares. There's something going on that I would question the truthfulness in it. You know, maybe start talking, because we've got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Swords, Six of Swords. So something's going on that he's not sharing with you. So that will take just communication and go from there, because yeah, something's going on. He does care. He does really, really care. I don't know if it's love, but he does really, really care. So, but there's some communication going on, and with the Six of Swords and the Wands there, and the Queen in the middle, there might, and you know what? Okay, thank you. So they're saying that maybe something's not going on with another female, but maybe there's something going on in his life that he's just doesn't want to share. Something's going on. So maybe just sit down and really, really talk to him and see, and ask him for the truth, but be ready. So a lot of times we don't want to know the truth, and then we ask, can you be truth? But yes, he does care. He does care. His heart is there. But I don't know his age, but if he's young, he could be fickle. But he does care. He does care. You're in the middle. You're in the middle. All right. I got to go, guys. I've got another appointment. And I will talk to you on the 18th. Feel free to email me. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the button. He's 30. He's at that age. He's at that cusp. He might just be reevaluating his life too. So this is the time to really sit down and talk to him and just have a really honest, don't say we need to talk, you know, because they hate that. It's just like, hey, you know, I'd really like to know where our future is. If you're even thinking of a future, I need your honesty, because you don't want to waste each other's time. You're 30 or he's 30. You don't want to waste each other's time. And this is the time to really, you know, not live in fear, but ask these really hard questions, especially if you've been knowing each other. So you really have to ask these hard questions right now, so you don't waste your time, let alone waste his time. All right? It's really, really important that you know, I do a lot of dating coaching, and the thing is that people are so afraid to ask the really tough questions, you know, after not the first or third, I'd say after the third date, say, okay, now I really don't want to waste my time. You should have the answers before the third date by I say 3 dates is an interview, and you really should know how to interview a potential when you go out on your first date, what to say, what not to say. If you guys want a dating video, I'll do that again. But there is one, I think I have one on Get Balanced 2020. However, it's a lot about communication, how you present it, how you need to hold certain things back, how to hold certain information back on dating. But this again is, you know, if you're in your late 20s, stop wasting time. If you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and even like me, the thing is, you don't want to waste your time. Time's too short. Time is the most precious commodity that you have. And let me tell you, from somebody who's older than most of you guys, don't waste it. Don't waste it. Do what you love. Keep moving forward. Know where you want to go. And if you need help with that, definitely, definitely reach out to me. Like I said, most of what I do is free, but you can go on the website and see all that on there as well. So I really love you guys, Sag. You guys are really, I'm shocked at how many of you guys watch me, but I love it. And I love that you guys come out and communicate and comment. I love the live. I love to see my viewers. So I hope this helps. And I hope that you guys just live in love and truth, and your life will become more peaceful. And if you need help, just let me know. Reach out. You got all the information below. All right. We will see you on the 18th, unless you guys come on the 12th, 12 at 12 o'clock for the communication. It will be live, and you can actually communicate there as well. Hit comments or whatever. So if something's going on in your life, feel free to comment. I won't probably comment on it until the end, unless it's what we're talking about. Then I'll interject and act, because that really helps when you're right there at the fresh in the moment and you're getting your answers and things like that. So that's why I do these live, to be able to help you, because that's what the divine has asked me to do. Go and teach were his words. So that's what I'm doing. All right. Take care, you guys. I got to go. I have an appointment. Love you. Bless you too. Be safe, be healthy. You know, don't take risks. You know, I lived in Japan for years. They're now in a state of emergency again. This stuff is crazy. Even with the vaccines, it's crazy. So be safe, be healthy, and be strong, and live in love and truth. Take care, guys.